Rough start to the morning. I think we're coming back to the office at 7:30 again. I think that is what's happening. But Chad, good morning. How's everyone doing? Let's get into it. I'm gonna start going. How are you feeling, Keegs? I think he's feeling as strong as an ox.
Yeah, much better, guys. Much better from yesterday already.
Is the audio also good, guys? Just give me some feedback. Is it too loud? Is it good? Can you hear it? Can you not hear it? It is definitely going to be a good trading day. Just quickly looking at the calendar before we get going. Markets officially opened. So we've got 5 minutes to quickly run through everything. Just 12 o'clock, we've got PPI out of the Eurozone. We've got some foreign currency reserves for October coming out of China and out of Switzerland for the franc. But guys, let's quickly just do a rapid analysis. We are bearish on the week for the dollar. As mentioned yesterday, we can pull all the way back to this level right here to come and test that level. I think my weekly pivots are okay. My weekly pivots are fine. Luckily, this morning I already did the prep for the Asian ranges. No bottom wick on the dollar, so level I'll be monitoring is 105.60 for potential shorts. 5 minute. Let's quickly look at it. We already trading above the Asia range, above the Asia highs. If we are going to hold Asia highs, I will look for potential short trades on the USD crosses. Otherwise, we are looking for potential longs on the dollar. And US30, real quick, let's quickly look. I already looked at it. Asia closed down lower overnight, 1.2 I think for the Nikkei, almost 2% for the Hang Seng. So a lot of bearish order flow coming through equities, and I think that is going to spill over into the New York session. We are bullish for the week. However, yesterday, as mentioned, we've got this level right here. We haven't yet created a bottom wick, so even though we are bullish for the week, we could, however, potentially come lower to come and retest this previous level down here. That's also where the weekly pivot is sitting. So on the daily, I'm still relatively neutral due to the fact that we are bullish on the week. I don't know how deep this thing is going to pull back. Maybe it pulls back only up until here, but I am neutral on the day. Lower time frames, let's quickly look at it. Lower time frames still showing me bullish pressure to the upside. And I would say, however, already trading at, oh my goodness, what is this? Already trading at the daily S1 and trading below the moving averages. I would say for any types of longs, you want price to be trading back above the daily pivot. Anything in between this, you are basically in the firing line to potentially get hurt. But if you are very rapid on your trade management, I would say you can definitely look at potential longs from Asia lows. Let me just change this. This should be Asia lows and not Asia highs. So Asia lows, potential longs there. Nasdaq, let's quickly look at it. No top wick on this candle. Still bullish on the day. Still have that range to the upside. But in the short term, just be careful with this upside level at 15,200. That is a potential level where we can find resistance. Otherwise, look for potential pullbacks all the way back to the 1500 level for long continuations. 5 minute time frame. Let's quickly look at the 5. Currently trading below the daily pivot. 80 still showing me bullish. So I would say long positions as soon as we get breaks and closures above the daily pivot level. USD JPY, I took some longs yesterday during the stream, Keegan's stream. However, took a 2.5 pip loss. However, pushed up. Had the right idea. Just too late in the session for me to hold through any type of drawdown. So I think the drawdown would have been like 9 pips and then it shot up. But daily time frame, let's quickly look at it from a daily perspective. Daily, however, this level right here, remember I told you guys I'm bearish on the week, so 150.40. If we're going to find some resistance there, we could come lower. Otherwise, we're going to come all the way back to 151, even potentially 151.72, where these two daily candles had no top wick. So I am neutral on the day again due to the fact that I am bearish on the week. I'm expecting either today or tomorrow for this to potentially flip bearish. But if not, then I think we're going for last week's highs. So 5-minute time frame, what can I see? Clearly bullish. 80 trading firmly above the 200. Asia session already breaking above the Asia highs. This is what I like to see. This is a very clean break above. So remember yesterday I told you guys I don't like when price first hangs around the Asia highs, but this for me is valid. I will potentially look for buys from the Asia highs. I'm actually going to set some alerts for us there. 150.27.6, and we'll see what we do at Asia highs. If we are going to get some type of continuation to the upside, 150.50, I will monitor. But again, we are trading quite far above the weekly pivot and the daily pivot, so quite tricky. Also weekly highs. But let's see what we do. That was yesterday's. Was that yesterday's daily pivot? I think so, yeah. Okay, let me just delete this. GBP, JPY, let's quickly have a look at it. We still have a few minutes for the 15-minute shuffle to finish, and then we can get going. So daily time frame for me on GJ is still bullish. We still have that wick to fill. However, you see this zone I mentioned yesterday. I said this will most probably be our range that we are trading in. So we've got a nice daily wick to fill to the upside. How many pips is this? I think that is a nice 70 pip wick fill to the upside. Just be careful at 185.63. And the 5-minute, let's quickly look at it. 80 is relatively flat at this stage. It's currently trading above the 200. I would love for this to start curling to the upside, and I think that next wave of bullish momentum can start kicking in for GJ. So what are we going to do? We are already trading at the Asia highs, trading above the moving averages, and we've got this 185.50. We've got the session highs right here. So what I would love is if this thing can pull back a little bit now during the 15-minute shuffle, and then start looking for breaks above here. We're going to manage our trade. Next stop, 185.50. And that is where we will manage our risk. But we've got the 15-minute shuffle to wait for. I'm looking long on this. Could be a very nice trade. Gold, very quickly, while this loads, let me just actually open up my trading terminals for me to actually be able to take trades if the opportunity presents itself. All right, gold. Yesterday I was bearish. Remember I told you guys we broke the lows, and that was one of the reasons why I was bearish. Now again today,
incoming mail.
Am bearish again due to the fact that we broke structure lower. However, very tricky level right here. This was a previous support area, and are we gonna stay below this level, 1970? I think if we stay below that level, definitely the chance for price to pull back a little bit deeper to these daily levels down here. So I am bearish on the day. Keeks, I don't know, are you also bearish on the day for gold?
I'm actually starting to like flip a little bit. So it is, if I have to go off order flow, then I am starting to flip bearish. But as you mentioned, there's quite a key level of support for me at 1965. So that's going to be my basic contention area, my points of interest for the day. I'm just going to pay attention to that area. So unless we start getting a pullback, I want to see what's going to happen at 1965.
All right, guys. So as you can see, we're already trading at the daily S2 accumulation distribution, firmly bearish. This is that zone marked out. So if we start rejecting here, we can go lower. However, we're already at the weekly S1. So let me just confirm that I'm not talking through my nose. No, that is not the weekly S1. We are actually trading already below the weekly S1. Where's the weekly R1? My goodness, I just need to rearrange that as well. Yeah, I'm bearish, guys. I would say very tricky to sell weekly lows, session lows, but if you can get some type of pullback back to 1972 and you find some rejection there, you can definitely see price going lower. Or if we start trading above the Asia highs, I think the bulls can start to come back into play. GBP USD, let's quickly finish this analysis up. We've got 5 minutes. So GBP USD finding resistance here yesterday at that level. However, we are bullish on the week. Also now retesting this previous resistance area. And are we going to start pushing bullish today, or are we going to go for this deeper pullback down here? So push down today, tomorrow find a low at the weekly R1. That is not the weekly R1, the weekly S1. I don't know why my weekly pivots are all fucked up, but we will sort that out. I think once we start waiting, we can look at the weekly pivots. Alright, so maybe even a little bit lower. I'm also going to go neutral on the day, 5 minute time frame. Let's quickly look at what we've got on the 580 is nice and firmly bearish. We are trading below Asia lows. Round number yet to be tested. Daily S1. I would say potential sells, yeah. Asia lows. If we can reject off those Asia lows, potential shorts. 1, 2, 3, 2, 8, 6. Every time Asia lows. 4 minutes left, and let's just quickly look at Euro USD. Euro USD is also pulling back, so as mentioned, let's monitor this for the weekly pullback. Also yesterday mentioning the 200 period daily EMA. So I'm going to go neutral as well, because at any stage we can start flipping back to the upside. But let's quickly look at the lower time frames. Lower time frames still bearish. 80 still firmly bearish. Asia lows could potentially get some sells right here. Nice clean break below Asia lows. Also very close to the round number. Round number is here. That makes it a little bit tricky. Yeah. I'm just going to let this simmer for a bit. And Euro JPY. Let me just see where we are here. Ooh. Alright. 3 minutes left. Already testing there. 2 minutes. Guys, I'm looking for potential longs on GJ. I'm just letting you know. Got 2 minutes left.
I was actually going to say to you, I'm also looking at longs on EJ and GJ, as they're both taking the highs right now.
This is bullish. We are bullish on the week. 5 minute time frame. Let's quickly look at this. Asia high has been tested. Now currently at the session highs. Already breaking the weekly highs. This is at the weekly highs. So I would rather go for GJ. But let's see. Beautiful. If we can do something like this, I would love that. Create a short-term resistance, pull back, retest Asia highs, and once we re-break that little session high there, I will go long. So let's see. But Chad, good morning. Can I just ask you guys to pray for Mo? Can we just get a hashtag pray for Mo in the chat? Mo said, we don't have enough pressure. We want more pressure. Let's just get a pray for Mo. Mo, how are you feeling, brother? Mo is single-handedly trying to inflame our anxiety coming here literally 5 minutes after the stream started. And yeah, let's just pray for Mo. He actually is going to get a big fine. He doesn't even know it yet. But Mo, it's all good. You say it's not going to happen again, eh? Thanks, my brother. It's not even about me. It's just about the people. We're letting the people down if we're not on time. So, but I'm not mad at Mo. I was mad at him, but I can't stay mad at people. But we live and we learn. It is a team. Not pray FOMO, pray FOMO. Mo, if I didn't have anxiety, I've got anxiety now. Yeah, fuck. But this cable, do you think there's something like to do with... Okay, so we need to take it back then, me and you afterwards. But Chad, good morning. Top 5, 2 Tau, Neil, Rain, Moses, Franklin, Valuetti, Steve L, Ruben. Audio is great. Background is a tad too loud, but otherwise great. I think that should be sorted. Mo, music better, eh? You both sound crystal. Beautiful. Any chat get on those gold shorts yesterday? I don't know. Trent, good morning. Tsepo, let's bump the likes. Chatadonia, I think the team deserves and needs that after that first round. Yo, we need it, guys. That was rough. If you haven't seen 3 grown-ass men panic, you should have seen us panicking. Yeah, it was panic station. Damn, bro. Huh? Did your heart rate elevate a bit?
Only a little bit, because I knew what to do, though. I knew that
Yes,
the only
dude.
way in life is if we lose, kick and screaming, yeah.
My thing is, I went this morning early before I dropped my kid from school to get the key because I knew Mo was going to be here earlier. Well, that's what I thought.
But you know, that is Murphy's law. Like the day you late or things are gonna run on problems, that's where everything's gonna go wrong.
That's Murphy's law. That's the one day I don't have the key. I was like, "Oh, I'm early because I don't have the key." And then, yeah, it happens.
All right, Chatadonia. Let's see. GJ, just need a break of structure right here, and we are going to go long. But is the music fun, though? I don't know. Somebody said... What was the panic about? We didn't have a stream. We didn't have audio. We didn't have visuals. We didn't have anything. It's one bad cable that fucked up everything.
Yeah. That one little cable was like, nah, these guys aren't gonna stream today.
That cable was like, Chatadonia, sit down.
Be humble.
That cable just humbled us. And I will actually break that guy's neck at RBS Computers. Because I told him, mate, that's why I told you I hate that place.
They tried to scam Chris there.
No, not scam. They always sell cuck stuff. Like the cables usually don't work. But anyways, we're going to sort that. Guys, I'm going long as soon as the scandal closes. I'm literally just waiting for it.
Chris, what's your thoughts on GU?
It's difficult to short, yeah.
No, I'm actually bullish. So my thing is,
Yeah,
I'm bullish, and I always say that Monday, Tuesday, you set the bottom wick for the day or for the week, and I just feel it's very like these 2 candles have done that. We are now testing resistance areas, so this can actually be that flip area to go long-term bullish.
Yeah, the low could be established. I'm just gonna wait for a little bit more confirmation.
I want to wait for us to get to Asia lows. Once we're at Asia lows, I'll probably look to go long. Because also by that time, I'm sure the 80, because it started to point up, but I'm sure by Asia lows, the 80 would have caught up then.
Mo, we're looking at GJ Long's potential. So, yeah, we need
Yeah.
closures above.
Look at Mo learning already. He knows what to look for.
Yeah.
The rules are simple, yeah.
So what's it? 20 seconds.
20 seconds, Chatadonia. Just hold here. Hold here. Hold. Don't do that to us. Don't do that to
Oh,
us. Stay here. Stay
Naughty,
here.
naughty.
Okay, Chad. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, Chad. There you had it first. I'm in. 20 pip stop. On both my accounts. 20 pips.
What are you aiming for, Chris? As your TP?
I'm aiming for potentially. I'll check now.
I think like the 18, 7, 780, 790 would be a nice area. Even
20
185, 800.
pips. I'm aiming for this daily zone here. 185.62. Literally a 1-to-1.
Not too shabby.
I think if we can get through that level, potentially the weekly highs. Otherwise, what is this level? Yeah,
I'm not going to say it, but at the end of the day, the last time Chris traded GJ, he took a 1-to-1 and that thing ran to like a 1-to-5.
But Chad, that's the thing with trading. There's gonna be. I'm still, like I told you guys, I'm still a student of the market. I'm still trying to figure out ways to better manage my risk. I was thinking about it over the weekend after the Friday trade. Do I close? My thing always was like I would close 90% at a 1-to-1 and I would leave the runner. But then again, that 90% or that runner you leave is maybe like a 2,000 or 3,000 rand. And if you say take 15 break evens during the month, that is an additional 45,000 rand that you could have made. So it's that thing of, are you happy with the 1-to-1s or are you going to try and swing it? But yeah, I'm still learning, guys. I'm still trying to improve. Don't think I feel like I've reached my final form. I'm also, just like all of you, every day trying to improve, thinking about ways of how I can better myself as a trader. It is a non-stop grind. I've set it at 185.62. Chad, break-even level right here. I just need to be. Mo is going to pay for my antidepressant medication for next month. And he's going to make me coffee for the rest of the week because he had my anxiety through the roof. Mo, bro, you know how anxious I get. Like you, I thought like Mo's gonna come here 10 minutes before. I still told Kiggs, he's like, nah, Mo's gonna be here. And I checked the time and I'm like, yo.
No, me realizing you didn't have the key, I was like, I'm probably gonna wait here for a very long time today.
Moski, you make me nervous, bro. You make me nervous. Mosquito. We have a naysayer in the chat. Where's the spread on GJ and my broker is disgusting. I've been using the free mode trading. How do I go about? Where's the naysayer? Why you trade demo, bro? Oh my god, Trong. Why do I trade demo? Because I can't lose if I trade demo, bro. That's the thing. How can I lose money if I trade demo?
Yeah.
That's why I only trade demo.
Demo pays the bills.
Demo is life, my brother.
If you're not trading demo, what you do, bro?
Yeah. Demo for the win, bro. Yeah, everyone knows demo is life. For that brother in Christ asking, why am I trading demo? This is a evaluation, my brother in Christ. I'm trading 2 accounts simultaneously, so exactly the same trades that are taken here, I take on my live account. But let me just log in here for you, and you can see this is the evaluation that I'm trading. This account you see here, this is what you see here, my brother. So don't let that stress you. Don't let the demo ruin your day. Maybe you can learn something here today. But anyways, Chad, I'm just going to run to the bathroom. Break-even level right there. We can get a pullback, so don't stress about that. Levels where I will manage my risk is most probably down here. If we start breaking and closing back below the daily pivot, I will manage my risk manually. Otherwise, I think this trade has got some legs to the upside, but we'll see. I'll see you guys now. But yeah, let's just please pray for, what is the guy's name? Tru Yong Nguyen. We will pray for you, my brother. But I'll see you guys now. We are 244 viewers, 100 likes. I appreciate it. I think if we can run those likes up to about 200,
Yeah, guys, as I said, I want to go long on GU, but I'm just waiting for, like I said, we could have gone long already and been in profits, but I just want the solid confirmation, so I'm going to look at once we break Asia lows to go long from there. And again,
GU.
yeah, GU, because also with dollar is having a lot of weakness now, and dollar opened up with a gap, so I think if dollar weakness continues, it's definitely going to go for that gap fill.
Curly, we're definitely jumping on a call, brother. 100%. We just need to manage this manipulation now. Wait, what was my bias? So my bias was, oh yeah, we've got that wick. I think we can easily go for 185.80. I might even put my TP there.
Yeah, I think at this point you just basically, so for me, you literally tested exactly off the EQ.
Is that where the EQ is?
Yeah, literally on the EQ. Like literally on the EQ, but you are still closing above it, so that's still a good thing.
Yeah, while we hold the pivot, I'm good. As soon as we start breaking below the pivot. Yeah, guys, I'm potentially okay, but what I need 1% on this account, so I can literally put it there to finish this phase 1. But on my other account, I've gone for that 185.80, but we'll manage it along the way. We'll see how did the hourly close. Hourly struggling a bit, yeah. But let's see. Are we gonna get order blocked here? While we hold Asia highs, hold the daily pivot, I'm good. Otherwise, we are in trouble once we do something like this, where price creates some type of support there and breaks lower.
Yeah, because by the way, with the podcast, are we doing our first session this Friday or was it next Friday?
This Friday.
This Friday.
Hopefully the mics can come before then. Yeah, I ordered the last bit of gear last night, so
All those demo profits.
all those demo profits coming in handy now. Right, Chad, back at the daily pivot, back at the Asia highs. We need to see the bull stepping up here. Otherwise, we are on our way to Clap City. And that is not where we want to be. But yeah, I ordered 2 more of these mics. So the podcast setup is going to be lit. Ordered the new sound desk and the mic preamps. So we're going to have quite a neat little setup. 185.32. Alright, Chad, get ready to potentially manage our risk. Gonna do some risk management here today. If we can't hold above this level. See how we're starting to break structure lower. If you go on a line chart, you will see that from here we are making higher highs, higher lows. And now what we are doing, we're starting to break structure lower. But we've got 2 minutes left. Let's see if the bulls can bring it back and hold above the pivot. It's all about levels holding. If the level can't hold, then obviously we are in trouble. What is EJ doing? EJ also pulling back. One minute. I think if we can get to 150 likes, you're gonna see the next candle do something like this. Green torpedo.
Yo, could this be the day Mo Money tastes a first loss?
Nah, that man is praying here for GJ. 16 seconds. Are we gonna manage risk, Chad? He's still holding the pivot. Am I the only one who's panicking on the GJ buy? Bro, here's the thing about trading. If you are panicking, like we entered, the criteria was all there. We've got our break-even level where we're gonna manage the trade. We've got our level where if we start closing below, then we're also going to manage the risk. Otherwise, if this thing just flushes and it doesn't give us a chance to manage risk, that's also fine. You need to be comfortable with this is the risk that you're putting on the table. Win or lose, you execute on your trades. You're going to have losers. You can check here on my history. There's quite a number of losers. But it's all about the process. So look at all those losers there. Look at all the winners. So game of probabilities. If you are scared of losing a trade, then you shouldn't trade. You shouldn't go out to lose trades, but you should be very comfortable with this thing going and hitting your stops or managing your risk. So if there's something based on your trading strategy that tells you to close out before you take a full loss, then you close out. You don't hold on to hope like, oh, hoping this thing will turn around. Yesterday when I took this, where was it? Yeah, right here. I took these buys. I told you guys while Keegan was streaming in the chat, I said I went long right there. As you always know, 20 pip stop on the yen pairs for me. And as soon as we broke structure here, no, where was it? It was 2.5 pips. Was it here? No, it was there. So as soon as this candle broke lower, I closed out the trade for minus 2.5 pips. I'll show you guys the trade now on the history. Why did I close out? Because this is where the session highs were sitting. This was also the minor structure level right there. And I told you guys in the chat, as soon as we break that, I'm going to close out the trade. Even though the trade worked out, that was my plan. If it started breaking lower there, I'm going to get out of the trade. And if you go to the history, last 3 days, there's that UJ trade I took. Let me just see if I can find it here.
You know, Chris, like saying, adding to that is, I always say to guys, one thing with trading, you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable. So, because trading is going to push you, trading is going to play with you.
Why is it not showing my trade history? But anyways, guys, so yeah, this was the trade I took yesterday. 149.78 right there, 149.78. Closed it out at 149.75.3. 75.3. So yeah, closed it out right there as soon as that candle broke. 185.28, just below previous 5-minute candles. first retest here. Let's see what she does. And then GBP USD. Alright, Chad. Hourly's gonna close now. How's the hourly gonna close? Bullish, but closing up against this previous zone. Ooh, let's see. There's no news today though. That's
No, nothing
yeah,
today.
nothing. Keegan, you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm feeling much better. Much better.
You can put that aircon a little bit lower if you...
Ugh, doesn't bother me really.
GBP USD. Yeah, bro, yesterday I was listening to the stream in the car and all I heard was
Nah, I was taking strain yesterday. Flip.
but that's that heavy congestion.
Yo, no, I was dying. Like, I'm so, like, I even hate it. So, like, I feel cuck doing it, but I literally couldn't breathe.
But hats off to Keegs. Keegs did not pull out. That man stayed. Like, I had to force him off the stream. I'm like, bro, get in bed. But he was soldiering on for the Chad. No, Keegs honestly pushed through there. Respect.
Oh, and DXY looking to hold it.
Is it all there? Oh, alright. Oh, shit. GBP USD. Half a bullet left. Half a bullet left. Ugly close here on GJ on the hourly. What is UJ doing? Alright, UJ. EJ. Let's see. Yeah, I'm only going to look for bars above here, guys. I'm not going to try it again here at the pivot. Just letting you guys know. And GU, we need to break structure lower before I would consider shorts. We've got the round number down here that we can target. 1 to 300. Where's Nick the Pound Trader?
That man's been MIA lately.
Yeah, Euro USD looks like a sell by my analysis. Richard Mungai, let's check. Alright, yeah. Only thing is you need to create some type of structure, then break it. That is my confirmation usually. Because if you look at this on a line chart, it is still printing bullish order flow. See there? Highs are still being taken out and the lows are higher. So this is bullish order flow currently. So you gotta wait for that first shift back to bearish order flow. And once you get that, you can execute. So hourly closed bullish, but closing below that zone. Alright. Let's see DXY. As you can see, DXY also still printing bearish order flow. Yes,
Yeah.
potentially. Potentially. What is my lot sizes on the GU? 5.2. All right. But bro, check the 80 now. Oh wait, this is on the 4 minute. 5 minute. I don't know, 5 minutes still below. Keeks, are you gonna take longs and I take shorts? So at least one of us
What's this on
take the
GU?
one. Yeah.
The only problem is I can't take my long yet. I said I want to take longs after we break above Asia lows.
Okay. Right, Chatadonia, we've got 2 minutes 40 seconds. If we break below here, I'm going short on this. And 20 pips caught short in UJ. Beautiful, brother. Late to the chat, boss. Bobby, you didn't miss anything, brother. It's actually great that you're late to the chat. You saved yourself 10.4 pips. One of the days where it paid to be late to the stream. But yeah, I wouldn't have done anything different there. It was valid. It was holding above the daily pivot. Price was trading above the moving average. 80, as mentioned, started curling up. I'm still relatively bullish on this. Maybe could have saved, but then again, we were still holding above the pivot. Yeah, no, I think we did good. I think we did well in terms of managing our risk.
What's up?
DXY. Euro dying. Right, Chatadonia, 1 minute left. Let's see if we can grab the shorts on GU. And that will potentially be my last trade if I get clapped on that. Then obviously, Gamblers Helpline, winners know when to stop. weekly lows are either going to invite volume to drive price lower, or what's going to happen is it can reverse from there. Do something like this at the weekly low and then get a massive push back to the upside. So I jumped in small lot. Beautiful. Yeah, so I would say as soon as you hit this weekly low level right there, go break even, because this is where the volume can come into the market. I missed it, unfortunately. Again, my plan, as I said, you guys have seen it so many times. If there's no bottom wick on a sell scenario or no top wick on a buy scenario, I don't take it. So, but if you took it, well done. I didn't take it. How far is this? 10 pips. Gold crossed 1965. That was the level Keegan was eyeing. Yeah, guys, we'll sort it out. The cable we bought is the wrong cable. Keegs can unfortunately not share his screen at this moment, but took the CAD long instead. Keegs the trooper. Yeah, Chad, I think if we start breaking below here, you can easily see price going at least to the 2035 and then that round number. So as long as we stay below this 20, you can see a very quick and easy move lower. GJ dying at this stage.
I must say, like, I actually hate it when we don't have these, like, any news in the day because the markets are just so slow.
Yeah, there's no volume catalyst, so
Yes, yes.
treacherous waters this morning. No, it's been tough out here this morning. Stop losses being gobbled up here. Mo looks like he wants to cry after that. Mo, did you close when we closed?
Yeah, close.
I didn't feel good.
Nah, you know what I told you, dude? Like, I'm not married to this money.
Okay, but were you like at any stage a little bit hesitant to close? Like maybe.
No,
Okay. No, because weirdly enough, that's something, especially newer traders struggle. a trade when I feel like this, or maybe I take a trade when I feel like that. If it doesn't meet your entry criteria, you don't take the trade. So that is as simple as that. I've done all of those flashcards for you guys, and not just for you, I did it for myself as well, to visually look at it and tell myself, this is what I want to see in a buy scenario, this is what I want to see in a sell scenario, and if I don't get it, there's no trade for me. As simple as that. Are you an ICT or SMC trader? So that's actually quite an interesting one. I'm actually a TMC trader. It is a new method where ICT and SMC had a baby, and what came out was the TMC. So Keeks, are you also part of the TMC gang, or are you more a CMT trader?
I'm a mix baby.
Are you a mixed baby?
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, bro. I don't trade SMC. I know how SMC works. I did trade it in the past. I'm not an ICT trader either. I just used, there's only 3 concepts from ICT that I use: the Asia high, Asia low, the OHTC, OHLC, the open high, low close. Basically how a weekly candle forms. That part of his theory I use as well. And then also the other part of his theory that I use, I haven't honestly backtested to see what the statistical significance of it is, but ICT claims that 70% of the time Tuesday will create the low or the high of the week. So I can honestly not guarantee that. So even if you think about it, if ICT claims that 70% of the time Tuesday creates the high or the low of the week, then technically if you go back now, the last 10 weeks, and then 7 of those weeks, Tuesday should create the high or the low. Otherwise, this is not statistically significant. But either way, I've seen a lot of times that Tuesday usually creates the high or the low of the week. So those are the only ICT concepts I use. I don't use his market maker buy model or his sell model. I don't use his silver bullet. I don't even know what the silver bullet is. I see that's something new now. I don't use his seek and destroy. I don't use his London rally into New York reversal. I just trade levels. Look at Nas100. I'm looking at it right now, my brother. Asia has rejected back at the daily pivot. Nothing there for me. Keeks, you never dabbled in ICT, eh?
Nah, never. I was never one of those boys.
Do you use trading robots? Keegan actually is a robot.
Beast mode.
Yeah. And I consider myself to be a cyborg as well. No, I don't use any trading robots. P1. What moving average indicator do you use? It's the EMA, brother. 20, 50, 100, and 200. Right, Chad. I think if you start breaking lower here, you should be break even if you took that trade. I'm not in it. You're up already about 12 pips, but alright, this is the battle line. You're either going to see this thing flush hard, or you're going to see price holding here. So what you don't want to see is this break and then come back above like that. That you don't want to see. You want to see as soon as this thing breaks the weekly lows, you want to see that flush. You want to see massive volume coming in here at the weekly lows. Do you also believe the market is controlled by an algorithm? It depends, brother. Like, algorithm for what? You could have an algorithm where somebody says, look, I want to buy 100,000 pounds against the yen, or I want to convert it, and there's an algo that automatically transacts and tries to find the best order flow for him. But in terms of what ICT said that he helped develop the, I don't know what he calls it, the intermarket algo, whatever. I don't believe that. Like, the market is way too big for everything to run around a centralized algo. So I don't believe that. I believe there's a lot of value in what it teaches, but thinking that there's one centralized algo controlling the entire FX market is silly. So no, I don't believe in that. But I believe there are certain elements of algo trading going on, but not a centralized algo that one guy helped develop. Do you think there's one algo controlling the entire Forex market?
No. 100% no.
Yeah, so
My thing is, there's so many guys out there, especially like hackers and all these type of things, and if there was only like one legit thing, like, don't you think someone would have figured it out by now and been able to learn it, figure it out, and they would become a millionaire off the trading then? So it's just one of those things. I think it would become too predictable and too high risk. There's just no ways I can do that.
how do I get the weekly pivot? Go, if you've got the pivot indicator, this one here, pivot point standard. What you then want to do is you want to go onto your 4-hour time frame, and wherever the pivot is on the 4-hour, I just mark that out manually.
I shall do that. Yeah, Chad. I must say, gold looks like it is starting to hold that 1965 area. We had the little fake out underneath. We are trading back above it now. So yeah, it looks like gold might hold that 1965 area for you guys, as I mentioned this morning. So I'll wait a little bit longer on it before I can maybe get some entry confirmation, and then I might go along on gold there. What is the chat saying? Let's see here. Do you trade futures? Not really. No ways it's algo. One glitch will cost the company millions. 100%. Then what causes liquidity grabs, Asia highs, Asia lows being swept, etc. So guys, keep in mind, when you are just looking at the chart here, you're just seeing price action. You're not seeing depth of market. So the actual bookies, people like that actually work on that stuff, they have all the depth of market. So when we talk about liquidity sweeps, it's just because the in depth of market, they can see how many buy models or sell models are in at those areas. So we talk about it, it's just because they want to go collect all the buys or sell entries in those points to then continue to the opposite direction. So that is how your liquidity grabs happen. What about Uma's way of trading? I don't know who that is, so Chris is gonna have to answer that one when he's back. Where is your entry confirmation on gold? So on gold, my entry confirmation, I'd say getting close to where it is now. If we can start closing above 1968, I'll start looking to maybe go long again.
Music Premium lets you listen uninterrupted, even when your screen's off or you're using other apps. Now listening is get YouTube Music Premium.
Chris, do you know who Umar is? Yeah, I don't think Chris has any idea who that guy is as well.
What did somebody ask?
What do we think of his trading style?
I know I've seen him, but I don't know the guy. I've seen him, but I've got zero idea. I think he's a stock trader, if I'm not mistaken. How do we get to this playlist? Damn. This is copyright stuff. Damn. Sorry, did I miss? Why did I ask about Umar?
I don't know, they just asked about him. I have no clue who the guy is, but yeah.
Do you trade futures? I do sometimes. Keegan trades it. Nasdaq futures and US30 futures. What about Umar's web? I honestly have no idea how he trades, brother. If you can enlighten us, maybe then, but I don't have a clue as to how he trades. I don't care if there's an algo or if there's little midgets running the market. I just want to daily take my piece of the market. So there could literally be like 5 midgets on one computer running the markets. Honestly, I don't care. All I'm worried about is taking my piece of the market daily, weekly, monthly, and I'm happy. If there's some unicorn on a trading desk with a ICT logo on his horn, and that is what everyone believes, I'm fine with that, as long as I can grab my trades.
Felix FX, just to answer your question, my man. So, for example, I'm sure you've seen it all the time, movies, situations like that. You have non-disclosure agreements. So if anyone uses those type of things, you can't use it against that. So, for example, the people that are moving, for example, if dollar needs to, for example, go long, like I said to you guys, fundamentally, for rates to carry on being hiked, they need dollar weakness to happen. They don't decide dollar weakness happens. They do what they need to do so they can get reactions, hopefully, on the other side of it. So, for example, those sell grabs are going to happen now. They don't know, but the sells will come in. Then, for example, those markets, those buy orders, all those things are going to be activated. And then from then onwards, they will start deciding. Remember, the people that have the dollar or have USD or have gold, they aren't the guys running the market. They don't decide on that. You need to understand, those are different. They are not, there's not like one guy here. It's not like Biden right now is the guy that controls the markets. That's not how it works.
Supply and demand. It's basically
no. So because I explained to them earlier about how liquidity grabs happen and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. It's not because if they know where depth of market is, they can't just manipulate the market that everyone loses.
No.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like it's one person that controls the market. So they don't have any of that. They don't get to control that. So it's irrelevant to them, and that's how it works.
Yeah, if you talk about depth of market, if you've got a direct liquidity feed with a liquidity provider, so you as an individual, it's going to cost you maybe around about 120,000 Rand per month. So you can basically be directly connected on a liquidity bridge to an LP. And if you are connected to that LP, you can actually see 5 levels of liquidity. So there's obviously your high liquidity levels where there's a lot of orders, your lower liquidity levels, and it drops lower and lower. And basically what that means is the majority of LPs will fill your orders in this zone, but they will most likely close their book for you if your orders get filled at a lower zone. So that is why you'll hear a lot of times guys saying, we've got 5 LPs on our bridge. Why do you have 5 LPs? Because at any stage, a LP can decline to take your orders into the market. So a LP can literally say, I'm not willing to take that flow that you're bringing across. Their risk team maybe saw that they maybe over leveraged on the one side, and then what your liquidity bridge will do, your liquidity bridge will then look for the next available LP you've got on there. And let's say this LP is relatively light on pound, he accepts your orders, but let's say he also rejects your orders and you've got your third LP and he doesn't take it. That is when you usually get on your broker feed saying the market can't execute or invalid price, all of that. That's due to the price not being able to go through to an LP. And in most cases, what would happen is the broker would then say, okay, fine, I can't get these orders through to an LP. What we'll do is we'll take the other side of your trade just to fulfill your order. So there's a lot more that goes into the broker side and the liquidity side of things. I think very few actually know really how the market works, but that is a topic for another day.
But you know what, just a short story one with that is what I like to always say to people. If you're that guy that's sitting there trying to blame spreads, trying to blame the broker, blame that they are targeting you just to stop you out and then it goes your way, it is not the market. They don't care about you and your little 2 cents that you're trading. It's irrelevant. End of the day, that is your trading style that's not working. It has nothing to do with the markets.
So why slippage happens? So MetaTrader 4 is very slow, and what happens is MetaTrader 4 only has 2 digits. If you look at MT4, MT5 has got 5 digits, basically 5 decimal places. So what happens is when slippage happens, it is literally your price feed that cannot populate quick enough to actually see your order, execute your order, and give that order through to an LP. So that process might take let's say less than 1 second, 0.8 milliseconds. And while that happens, it basically triggers you in where it basically executes at the LP. So for instance, during high volume events, you've got a sell stop there, but you maybe get triggered here because of all of that high volume and how quickly price moved within, say, maybe 20 milliseconds. It took maybe, let's say, 0.8 seconds for your order to get executed, and in that 0.8 seconds, price already moved, say, another 4 or 5 pips. That's how slippage occurs. Gold is moving up. I am right. Nice. Gold is moving up. DXY is holding session.
Guys, again, I'm not cheating anyway, but I love how these looks was like, I'm right. We gave you the call long ago. That was your area to watch out for.
GJ. Alright, guys, there's that weekly low. Like I said, just be careful there. Dude, is there anything you're looking at?
I really want to go long at EU, but I just can't get like an entry model in it. So that's like what I want to keep looking at, but
There's that daily level on UJ that I mentioned that we can either reject it or go above. GJ took Asia lows now as well. Only thing is the 80 still looks relatively chalked. What is the daily doing? Let's quickly look. Yeah, we've got that daily wick fill. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sell this. Yeah, I'll maybe give it another punt if we get to the daily pivot. 185, 32.3. Chad, I'm gonna monitor that level. Otherwise, if we can pull back deeper, closer to this round number, and the 80 can start flipping bullish again, I'll monitor this zone right here.
yeah, sorry, I just want to add there quickly to Will. Again, where I'm saying that is, if you're someone that's going to use that to be your explanation, I'm sorry, at the end of the day, you're just a crap trader. my live accounts were with my Forex funds, and I had more than 10 withdrawals, all in massive profits. So you can't use that they manipulated the markets that's why you weren't profitable.
But I know what. So some of the prop firms do it, where let's say for instance you execute a sell, they've got you call it a dealer plugin. So you click there and it will lag a little bit. I think that is more to do with the guys that try and use that high frequency trading system. So to lag that, to counter effect that. But some guys do it. So is there a way to clean up the pivot? Yeah. So if you go to your settings, number of pivots back, just select one. I think you maybe have like 50. So if I put 50 on and I zoom out, this is what you're talking about. Let me go to the 10 hour. That is what your chart looks like with 50. But if
that is crazy though.
If I change that to 1, you'll only see the current daily pivots. So just change it to 1.
Chris,
what about the JP markets? Oh, sorry, Keeks.
No, well, carry on, because I think it's going to add to that question.
What about the JP markets? So JP markets, I actually did a YouTube video when it happened years ago, but deleted it when we cleaned up the channel. The thing with JP markets was that they never did their ODP application. ODP at that stage wasn't really a requirement, and what happened was there was like an informal intent to submit an ODP. It wasn't a requirement as of yet. And then what happened was, I honestly think it was a malicious attack from other brokers on JP markets. And the FSCA wanted to prove a point, I think, to make it look more serious than it is. But in terms of liquidity, JP markets was liquid. The FSCA obviously lost that case, so you guys know already what was the outcome. But that was not a liquidity issue why JP markets closed down. That's why they won the case in the Supreme Court, because JP markets was sufficiently liquid to pay out clients 4 times over. They just didn't have the ODP application in place. But since then, JP markets received their ODP. I think they are reopening. Is it the end of the month? Next month?
Yeah, I think end of the month. But again, even replying to Daddy saying that any prop firm that uses 8 cap is crap. Again, I disagree. I've used the funded trader, who I know is 8 cap. The funded trader is literally fighting for number 1 in the world at the moment. And I've only had good things to say about them. I have no issues with them. So again, like honestly, because I think this is going to be quite a topic here at the moment, is like, Chris, genuinely, if people walk into you or you talk to people about trading, and the first thing they want to do is talk to you about the providers and the brokers and its spreads and it's this and that, and that's why they're not profitable, like, what is your thoughts?
If somebody blaming the broker,
the first thing they do when they talk to you about their trading and the reason they're wrong is it's always the broker and spreads and everything like that.
That, guys, I've talked about it so many times. That's the ego thing again. You're not big enough in yourself to hold yourself accountable. So you always look for somebody else to blame. You most probably either very spoiled, and you also that guy at work. If something goes wrong, it's like, oh no, but the aircon was off and I couldn't really work comfortably. That's why my work is not submitted, this or that. You're always looking for someone else to blame rather than yourself to say, okay, look, I'm just shit at trading, or I'm just actually bad at my work and I don't actually know what to do. So it's an ego thing. There's a lot of good brokers out there. There's a lot of ways to make money on the market, but you got to stop blaming the broker. Also, if a broker is doing weird shit, why do you still trade with the broker? That is my question. Then do your homework, go and check who's the biggest, go in there, chat to them, ask them to give you a live account demo, see what they're about. But if you if you keep doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, we all know that's the definition of insanity. Yeah, 100% Messiah. If you don't own up to it, how are you gonna acknowledge your mistakes? If you don't acknowledge your mistakes, then this playlist will kill us, bro.
Yeah.
This is not the right playlist for us, Chad. I'll get back to the other playlist now.
Like, I mean, guys, for example, and that's the thing, if you blow accounts, it doesn't mean, like, you're not a good trader. Like, it's part of it. Like, there's no need to blame people, and this, because no one looks down on you for blown accounts. I've blown accounts, Chris has blown accounts. When it comes to funded, every single guest we've had on, that I know personally, they've all blown accounts, yet they're all some of the top traders in South Africa today. So, it's not a bad thing if you blow in accounts. That's just part of trading. But like a lot of the guys say, it's all about accountability. Just learn from your mistake, learn where you went wrong, and just go and improve for the next time.
No, but it's manipulation, kicks. Markets manipulation.
Your minties, never blown an account and not going to. This is, bro, you are the best trader in the world. You've never ever blown an account. Yes, sis.
No, respect to that, brother. You are definitely a rare breed.
You know,
No, we're not taking the piss out of you.
No,
We're just
like
honestly,
genuinely, yeah.
it is rare for somebody to not have blown an account.
I mean, you even look at, like, I think straight off the top of my head, like, you think of the big boys. Like we always say, I mean, Alex G with his big mole thing, he blew that account up. Like Q Banks and them, like, they trade in the theory that they basically, what they put in an account, they're willing to lose. So they'll literally throw in like $100,000 into an account to make like 250, 350. But if they blow like that, they'll put that whole account on the line. So like I say, if the big boys are blowing accounts, it's not something to feel bad about, but just learn from it. But yes, if you've never blown one, credits to you, my man.
Bro, so my issue with Epidemic Sound is, in the past I've been subscribed with them. What they do is you subscribe and their music is not copyrighted. As soon as you cancel your subscription, all of those previous streams you did gets copyrighted up until you renew your subscription again. So that's their way of making sure you don't go on there, download all the music and then replay it, which is very smart.
I see, yeah.
So they make sure you're either going to say subscribe forever, or you need to go and basically mute all of those songs you played from them.
It's clever how they do that.
I'm scared of you, sir. Of me.
Chris, what's the quickest you've blown an account?
Me and JP years ago did like this long on the one side, short on the other side, and I think it was also news, and it was literally, we actually had pending orders, buy stops and sell stops, and it literally went down, triggered the sell stops, triggered the buy stops, and like boop boop, gone. Literally like a little puff of smoke. Imagine like a little cracker, that account being the firecracker. It was like maybe 2 seconds, boop boop, finished. I still remember it. That man was bleak. He's like, nah bro, How the fuck did we just throw away 5k? Like, I think it was 5 or 6k.
Yeah, I'll never forget.
It's like we could have gone to a restaurant and eat something, have some drinks, but
So I'll literally now. You guys can even ask Jay about this. So Jay and me, like I said, Jay is the guy that got me into trading from the very start, and we like used to always trade together. And I'll never forget. So eventually we grew, like we used to always put in just like $100 and grow the accounts, and the account grew to like $1,500 somewhere around there. And like I said, at this point, all we traded was trend lines and formations. Like that was it. And again, us being kind of new to the markets, we don't know there's this thing called fundamentals. And we entered this trade at like 2:30 on a Friday. And literally, we never used to have stop losses. So you just enter the trade and we manage it. And I swear it was one of those cases of we literally like got up to like talk or put our phones down. We did something. And literally in the space of 10 seconds, we turned around and this thing just had like a wick that went right off the screen. And there was our whole accounts blown. In the space literally of like 20 seconds.
I'm not short in GU. Remember I told you the plan was to short here. We had no bottom wick. That would have been lovely. Lovely, lovely. But not in. Unfortunately not.
Naughty. The EU and GU flipping went nicely, yes sis.
Yeah, but I was never looking short though.
I also wasn't, so I'm okay to see it run.
Naughty. Do you guys ever invested in diamonds with that Louis? No. Louis Liebenberg, diamond investor. Oh my. Minty, I'll be honest, being an older trader, I already have very good money managing skills just from all my years of being clapped by the man. Alright. Just out of curiosity, what's your thoughts on Festix?
Oh.
Who's Festix? I don't know. Is it a girl or a boy?
Guys, we told you we are turning over a new leaf. We are now the angels of the market. We are not going to be starting any boxing matches or anything. We are rather going to be going for coffee dates.
Clintine Fester. I've never heard of her. Have you heard of a Clintine Fester? I don't know a Clintine Fester.
You guys must ask Mo Money about him.
Is Clintine hot? Is it a... Oh, you brand...
You know, the thing is that we actually no. We just need to bring Jevin into this. Jevin's the one that wants to fight with everyone now.
Ah, Clintine Fester. I'll look into her. Clintine Fester. Is that chick that looks like... Is that the chick that looks like DJ Khaled? Is it that chick?
Oh my word.
Oh, but you guys say it's a guy, eh? Clintine Fester. Hey guys, I don't know Clintine Fester. Let's quickly look who's Clintine Fester.
Are you not blocked?
I think I am. What is this?
Guys,
What is a handle?
At this time in life, it's easier to ask Chris who he's not blocked by.
Oh no, I'm not blocked by him. Alright, so here's my thing. Let's
Mr. Abu Dhabi.
let's just talk openly here, guys. We're not just before we talk here, none of the views here is that of Vault Markets. It's purely of myself and Keegan. So Clint Fester, I followed him from the start when he still had a Golf GTI, and I think he had very good intentions. He was one of the students I've shown you guys as well. If you go on YouTube, he basically started off, and Clint or Clintine, whatever, can come onto the stream. We can talk about it. He can tell me if it's bullshit or not. But he basically copied AstroFX's course, reworked it. He was still a student of AstroFX when he started his mentorship. And I think the guy had very good intentions, but I think where he fucked up was with that robot. I think that put a very bad blotch on his, let's call it his mentoring journey, the algo. And I think then after that, where he took another knock was when he was on XNES's social trading platform. We also had 2 portfolios that got clapped very hard. He blew those accounts. And yeah. But other than that, I don't think he's a bad guy. But I think he fucked up a little, to be honest. So Clintine, if you want to back yourself, give me a call. We can jump on the stream. I honestly don't have an issue with anybody in the market. Like, we're focusing on our own lane. We had a little bit of fun the other day. Like, I honestly am not phased as to what any other trader really is doing. But some guys have fucked up. I think in that case, give the people, refund the people, but if you've already spent the money, just come out and say, listen, this bot was cuck. I didn't backtest it properly. We had almost 0 data on it. We fucked up. Here's your refund. But, yeah, it's not like I'm going to say, hey, guys, go check out Clint Fester. He's legit. 100% not. Clint got lost in the sauce. I think he did. Yeah, but I'm not even going to go into that, but I'm not going to say go check out his stuff. Chris, do you know Wix 9? I know Wix 9. Not personally, but I followed him and Don for quite a number of years. Alien Gang, yeah. I think the guys should just get focused on their own trading before they start selling shit. You can't still be a student of somebody's mentorship and then you want to sell shit to other people. Like, just focus on your own trading. Sell shit once you've got some experience and you actually have value to sell. US30 setting up for a bounce off the daily pivot. It is bullish. Here's the thing. I am bullish on the week. Yesterday, however, I did mention, I don't know how deep we're going to pull back on the week. Like, we can either pull back to this level here. We can pull back to that level, then bounce. But I am bullish on the week. But we can do some type of a deeper pullback. But it is currently looking bullish. It is currently looking bullish on the 80. It's currently struggling here at Asia lows. Your daily pivot is all the way up here. So I would say if you want to take a risky buy, wait for this level right here, this 33,990, and just make sure your 80 is still trading above. Wix 9 smokes. That dude smokes a lot of weed. That guy smokes a lot of weed. I think him and Don risk like 80 pips to make 10 pips. But it's working for them, so... German 30. Let's quickly look at the daily on German 30. It is bearish due to the fact that we've got a confirmed resistance there. However, longer term, it is actually bullish. I don't know why this is showing bearish. I think it didn't update. Because if you go on the weekly time frame, you'll see that we close strongly bullish. So 5 minute, let's quickly look at the 5. 5 is also starting to turn up, but I would say I'll only look for buys if I was you once we start trading above Asia's. Because at this stage, I don't know how deep it's going to go.
Yes, the dollar is taking off here.
Smoking the devil's bush. Good afternoon from Gujarat, Pakistan. Good morning, my brother. We love all of our Pakistani brothers except Raja Banks. But all of the other Pakistani brothers we love. UJ. UJ I wanted to buy from the Asia Highs. Didn't really get any structure here. I don't like trading engulfing candles, but if you go back on the stream, I said we can retest this. I wanted to look for buys. Only up about 9 pips, so GJ, I'm patiently waiting. We could potentially get something once we hold this round number, so just be alert. Alright, nice. Raja Banks, why don't we like Raja Banks, Keegan?
Yo. That man is like the godfather of scamming.
He's actually the demo god. Raja Banks started this entire thing with the meta manager, putting himself into these ridiculous trades on his own broker. Now that has, after US30 visited Dubai and he met up with Raja, now all of a sudden that has creeped in. Guys making these ridiculous profits on their own broker. Showing a withdrawal that's not even a real dude, let me not even. Chad, you guys love the drama. Did you take short on GJ? No, my brother. We tried to go long this morning. We ate a nice little stop here for breakfast. Got a nice little teeth brush here, 10.4 pips. If you go back on the stream, we longed there. We closed out, 10.4 pips. Nice quick little brush of the teeth. But I'm literally just waiting for this to tap the round number to come back inside of the Asia range, and I'll be going long on this. And then I just need the 80 to do something like this. What is that, Raja Banks? I don't know what that guy is. Alongside most of other YouTube traders. Yeah, dude, it's become like this marketing, crazy marketing thing. GJ gonna be hit the second time around? I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully we get a little cracker here. I knew he was a scammer from the beginning. I honestly, I think I started watching him 2000 and it was pre-COVID. Yeah, it was pre-COVID. And I honestly thought he was legit. I still told my friend back then, I was like, holy shit, look at this dude. Trading live, taking trades live. Like it was almost unheard of at that stage, 2018. And then when things went sour was when he, I think once Magic Keys started taking off and once market fluidity's course started taking off and once he tasted the money, it was like, how do I market the shit out of this? Let me start my own brokerage. And him saying he started his own brokerage because he paid a lot of commissions is the biggest bullshit, because in one of his podcasts he said it cost him like $500,000 to start the thing. So Keeks, how the fuck are you gonna pay $500,000 in commissions?
Yes, yes.
Then he should have made like 4 or 5 million.
Oh no, that's hectic.
Do the scammers get caught in the end? Always, my brother. That's the thing about the truth. The truth can never be covered up. You can try and cover it up as much as you want. It is like a little seed. It will grow through concrete.
Yo. Nicker. Speaking of the Q banks, that dude is an even bigger scam artist. A definition of fake it till you make it. No, it's a Nicker. Nicker. So why do you say that? Before we get into that, why do you say Q Banks is a scam artist?
Yeah, no, Raja's I'm blocked. I can't even search for Raja. Like if I search here, Raja Banks, I can't even see him. This is a fake account of Raja. Like I can't even search Raja. He blocked me. I called him out on his bullshit and then just block. Even if I go here, so the weird thing is it picks up. If I go here, Raja Banks, Twitter, not Twitter, Instagram. I'm still waiting for the day Raja Banks is gonna come here on the chat. He loves lurking. So check here. Sorry, this page isn't available. Guys, tell Raja to unblock me. He wouldn't. Idiot. Chris, mate, how many? So here's the thing, bro. Like, dude, I'm in Raja Banks' mentorship. I bought that 2018. Let me log into it and show you. Weirdly enough, he hasn't blocked me there yet. I just call out the guys and I'm like, bro, I know how the industry works and this is bullshit. Like, just show us the proof and I will believe it. And then the oaks are like, this, that, where's your Ferrari, this. And I'm like, all right. Let me see if I can get onto the Raja Banks one. What email did I use though? That man made a lot of money with his mentorship. Wait, let me just pull this across. Speaking without facts and the person being without the person is gossip. It's a sin. Just saying, Alec, it's not a sin, my brother, if you basically ask somebody. So firstly, this is the question I asked. I said, Raja, any regulated broker needs to disclaim how are trades being cleared. Even if you're not regulated, I asked him how are the trades being cleared. He could not answer me. Secondly, I said, Raja, there's a one-page document that you sign with the liquidity provider. Just quiet down the haters. And I was actually telling him how he could quiet down the haters. And I said, just show them the one-page copy of the LP between Dominion Markets and the liquidity provider, whoever it is, Almax, whatever liquidity provider he wants to use. And after that, he blocked me. Secondly, if you've got a regulated broker, you cannot trade on your own platform. It's a conflict of interest. If you are the broker owner, you cannot trade on your own platform. It is not allowed. There's no regulation anywhere that allows a broker owner to trade on his own platform because it's a conflict of interest between you and the clients. I've said many times before, Raja Banks can come onto the stream. I'll have him as a live guest. We'll ask him all of these questions. I'll ask him who's his liquidity provider. I know B2B Brokers is his tech provider for his CRM. But in terms of that account, he needs to show me where those trades have been cleared with the liquidity provider. Keegan has seen, I've shown him how an MT4 and an MT5 backend looks like. There's a completely different backend for broker owners, a meta manager account. And I've told you how many times that is what Raja does. So by all means, Raja can come onto my stream, tag him in my streams, tell him to come on. We'll have a discussion. Most probably he'll just switch off his camera. Like when, who was it? Words of Wisdom?
Words of Wisdom, yeah.
Words of Wisdom called him out and the man couldn't even find the door he walked through. So,
but yeah, just going back again. So yeah, Raja is a clown by himself. But like when Neka, not only, I don't know, can't tell me why, but Q Banks, FX Alex G, Lambo Raul, and Mamba FX are most likely just affiliate marketing and YouTube trading, more YouTube trading than real life trading. But man, if anything, it just sounds like you hated on the guys that are making it. Yeah, I can't.
I'm honest, I
don't
don't trust anybody in the industry, to be very honest. That's why you'll see I follow hardly any traders. I don't trust nobody.
My thing is, okay, other than just trusting, okay, firstly that they make it. Alright? Secondly, if you actually do their courses, they do know what they're talking about. There's no bullshit there. So I've done Qs. Very, very insightful. Changed my trading. Okay? I know one of my good mates, he did Lambo rules. He's actually close with Lambo rule. And he's trading forever. So you do their courses and they genuinely know what they're talking about. So I don't know. I think when people start doing that, you're just hating on it because they made it. I mean, even FX, Alex G, and the thing is, none of these guys, they can work with people, all right? And Chris and I have had this debate. They can work with people, but none of these guys own their own brokerage. None of them. So they can get deals, things like that.
Okay, but sorry, I have to. I know Keegan is not gonna like this, but there's this guy here, Bullseye FX.
Oh.
So I'm gonna have to disagree. So go check out Ralph Garcia. Ralph did a YouTube video on. He exposed Q. He exposed Alex. Is it what's the other guy? Anthony Williams.
Okay, now that, yeah.
So here's my thing. Most of these guys make more money from their marketing than from trading, and that's fine. If you're providing, like Keegan said, he bought Q's course, he found a lot of value, so you got your bang for your buck. That's fine. That's great. But in terms of other stuff, other deals, there's a lot of weird shit going on. So go follow this guy and go check out his latest YouTube video. He also posted it on his IG. So all I'm saying is very few can be trusted. Greg Secker, I almost said a very ugly word. That man, I don't know how much he pays for his marketing, but bro, even us just saying Greg Secker now, all of the ads coming up is going to be Greg Secker.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm here on the treadmill. Greg Secker started the lifestyle marketing. Just to let you guys know. All of these other guys are still juniors. Greg Secker was the one that started that lifestyle marketing. Biggest bullshit. If you ever pay for his stuff, please guys, you need to get saved.
You know what, hey, like end of the day, I also agree with it. So again, Chris and I have sat here in the office and spoke about it. And all of these guys, and that's one thing, all of them preach the same thing. Trading is not the end all be all. Trading is the doorway. Trading opens your possibilities. It opens business opportunities. It opens profit investing. It opens the doors to all those things that are going to make you money in the long run. We've always said we don't want to be 50 years old sitting here still trading on the market. So I'm going to have a heart attack. I can't trade NFP and CPR when I'm 60. It's not going to work. But this is what will open the doors. It will make me my initial money to start businesses, start things like that, where then I can literally just sit back and enjoy life. So keep in mind, when you look at these guys now, yes, they live in the life, they've made it. But they've got so many sources of income now. Like trading is almost irrelevant now.
Bro, but you know where Greg Secker killed me? Like his stuff was, his ads were half decent, like half believable. But when that man, Keeks, check this. This is the pinnacle of lifestyle selling. When that man put a training bike, an indoor training bike, in front of a big projector with his laptop set up, he said, this is how you multitask, getting your training in while chopping the market.
Oh my word.
Nah, Greg Secker killed me with that. Then I was like, nah, bro. Greg went over the line. Oh, Greg Sucker. It's more Greg Sucker because he sucks at trading. Alright, Chatadonia, I'm still waiting for Jujo. If we can hold this 185, any breaks of structure above here, I'm going to look for longs. So if we can get something like this, I'm going to take my last little bullet and I'm going to shoot it out of the barrel. And he's a national treasure. Who? Greg Sucker. I can't wait for the day that Raja Banks pops into the chat here, so we can absolutely demolish him. But yeah, Chad, I'm done with that. You guys bring out the worst in us. We just here to grab our pips. Dynamic operandi. He just made 117 million on gold. Oh, is it? What is his thing on dynamic. Okay, Keegan, firstly,
Yeah.
I just want to ask you, if you made 117 million rand,
You are not gonna ever see me again.
bro, the streams are done.
I'm done.
I'm literally,
I'm buying an island. I'm not even gonna go retire. I'm buying my own island. I'm gonna go retire on that island.
Chad, if I make 117 million rand on gold, I'm not even giving these mics away. I'm burning them. No, I'm kidding. But guys, honestly, if I'm making anywhere between 10 to 20 million rand per trade, I would not be live stream. Maybe no, I'm lying. I actually love the live streams. I'll still live stream. But is he selling something? Oh my goodness, he is selling something. So why are you selling something if you made 100? Keegan, look at this. What is this, brother? What?
Who's that now?
This dynamic operandi.
Maybe you got some tips from Nasdaq.
Oh, Chad. No, I'm not gonna check anymore, guys. I'm scared we're gonna get viruses on our PC. Alright, Chatadonia, get ready, get ready, get ready. GJ is looking like the bee's knees. No, just get ready, my brother. GJ, 1 minute 43. Let's see. We're going long, my brother. We're gonna give it one more blitz. I just need a candle closure back inside of the Asia range like that. 1 minute 30. And I've got to pee. So hopefully I can execute before I need to go pee. Yes. Okay, let's go. 1 minute. Just hold here. Hold the line. Going to buy, correct. Going to buy. That is what we'll be doing. Let me just get my feeds up here. Pound, yen, Chatadonia. I hope you guys are ready. All right, beautiful. Damn, I can't go pee. I can't. Shit. 40 seconds. Let me hold out. Ooh, but it's not gonna close. What is that? 185.11. Let's just mark that out. 185.11. Ooh, Chatadonia. We're not gonna close above there. We're gonna have to wait 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Can we push? Ooh. 10 seconds. Let's see. Uh-oh. Chatadonia. Whoa. 3, 2. Oh, shit. All right, Chad. I executed longs. What a little pump there. Okay. So, 20 pip stop as per usual. Let me just set my stops and then I'm going to run to the bathroom. I've got a massive pee on me. 20 pip stop. I'll be back. Let me just put this on the chart for you guys. We're taking one more bullet. May this bullet be the one for us. May this be the bullet to change lives. 1-to-1. But we've got that daily wick full. So yeah, let's see. Maybe we can get a little bit of a runner here. Alright, Chad, I'm in the longs. let me go pee quick. Please keep up the market, Keeks. Just watch so the guys don't push down the market. Keep them in buys.
I
Shot,
shall
brother.
do that. Nah, it should be a solid trade though, guys. Should be a solid one. What's that? Yeah, I'll take it as well. Should be a solid trade. I mean, I said the whole time I wanted to take GJ and GU, where we could get back above Asia lows. So this is basically at Asia lows, so I'm happy with it. Let's see what we can get you guys. Will it play along? I do back the trade though, being very good. Your 80s even flipped. You back at Asia lows, so you've set the low of the day. So yeah, it's a very, very solid trade. I mean, your daily pivots back at Asia highs, the EQ's above there, so lots of room for this trade just to move into. Nah, it should be in profits really on your side.
I hope it's not stop loss going to
Mo's sitting there anxious. He wants to make that money back from earlier.
Hey, I see my man, Mo. I hope you're not mad at me for you being late. Huh? I wasn't even ugly with you. Very chill. Chatadonia. I would recommend MT5, brother. 100%. If you're still using MT4, we need to get you resaved, rebaptized, and there's no reason why you should still be on MT4. MT4 is outdated. They don't even provide support to the brokers anymore. For MT4, MT5 is a lot better. The execution is better. It is more accurate. So now I'm not too worried about the 15 closing. I'm just looking at the 5. So this trade right here, if you go to Discord, sorry, Keegan is just going to drop down again for a bit. I'll bring him back now. This trade is a sell reversal. A buy reversal. I'm just going to snip it here quick for you guys. This is a trade we've been taking for quite some time. Let me just find my snipping tool. Alright. So what you're seeing here is this right here. This top one. So as you can see there, that is that last break of structure, and then you get the reversal, your half round number, your pivot, your Asia low, whatever you want to put in there, and this is the setup. It is not a setup that we're not familiar with. We've taken it multiple times, and the only way I will get uncomfortable with this setup is if we fail to hold the round number. 185, if we fail to hold there, then we in trouble. Then it is stop loss city for us. But if we can hold above here and start getting back into the Asia range, we are good. But breaks below here and we are in trouble. I don't think there's even a lot of room left to manage risk. 8 pips, so we can manage some of our risk. But like I said, not a trade that we have not taken in the past. This is a trade we've taken multiple times. Nas long drive. Yeah, there's also a nice entry on Nas. I just don't know how I feel about trading Nas this time of the day. Alright guys, see there DXY failed at that area. Remember on the daily we marked it out and we said there's that retest, no bottom wick. So are we gonna see a reversal happen now on the dollar pairs? You were bearish dollar coming into the day, eh?
Me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bullish.
bearish dollar.
Alright, Chad, for those guys that took the GU trade, as mentioned, weekly lows, now you can start seeing a pullback on this, and you could have caught a nice 23 pips if you held. I would have loved to be in that trade, but we are in GU, so let's see if GU can do some work for the boys. I'm potentially looking for that daily wick fill. I don't know what's going to be the catalyst though, but I'm even thinking 180 daily highs, 185.45 potentially. That's if we don't get stopped. We don't have Nick, the pound trader, here today, so we don't even have some pound insights, but I would be very happy with 185.45 on the day. So let's see if we can survive this 185.45. Is this a $1 million demo account or real? This is a Vault Funder Phase 1 challenge account. It's this account that I'm trading here.
Oh, so Chris, you're taking some shots here today on GJ.
Oof, GJ
You're
is
feeding them out to boy.
GJ is humbling us, feeding us some humble pie this morning. But we have been on a bit of a run, eh? Before this. Like if you go in the history.
No, well, that's what I was saying to the guys. We were
Like,
talking with
we've
New
been on
York
a-
session
we've
yesterday.
been
I
on a
mean, yeah, we've
mass-
been on massive actually winning streaks.
Like you guys can just see like the equity curve. I think, what did we take?
I think that's the thing, eh?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
like
that was-
you can literally look at our equity curves and you'll see like those things were just sparked. Because that's just the thing. Like if we like a minimum trade was a 1-to-1, like that was minimum.
Yeah. But Chad, you gotta get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Sci-fi, I'm gonna give you a link to use to get your account. Shadadonia, let's get those likes to 200 to get GJ back inside of the Asia range. 200, you think 200 likes will do it, Kiggs, or do we need 250?
I think 200 should get it back in there.
Ooh.
250 is for TP.
250 for a TP. Oh. Oh, it's Hurt City, guys. It's Hurt City.
Guys, you don't know it yet, but I can see the worry in my...
That man is nipping, bro. That man is nipping.
You just like, guys, why did you do this to me? Why? What did I do to you?
No, MS. Why did you take the trade, bro?
Okay, guys, that's it. I'm going to call the trade there. I'm going long now. I'm in short.
No, I'm kidding, MS. No, like I said, it's not a trade I haven't taken before. I am bullish on the day. I could be wrong again. This thing can pull back even deeper. And that is fine, but we have now taken out Asia lows. We broke back inside of it, and I'll only get comfortable. Like, this could just be a pullback to, say, the next 5-minute candle to then break structure to the upside. Or this could just be the retest of the Asia lows to penetrate our stop losses. So either way, closures below here, and I'm done for the session. I've basically used my bullets. If we get something like this, taking out that low and the next candle does not break back up, we are in for some stops, guys. Wait, where's that entry drill? Because the only other way that this trade can then work out is if it creates some type of double bottom here, which I doubt. These trades usually, if you get a break like this, will give you some type of pullback, and then will start creating bullish market structure back to the upside. But currently it is looking like stop city, but we'll see. Yeah, bro, if you took the opposite this morning, you would have clocked some, you would have caught the high of the day. You would have caught the high of the day. You could have locked in some profits here. Keegs, you haven't taken anything yet, eh?
I am in the GJ trade with you, but that's about it.
Oh shit, Chad. But did you go short?
Nah, I went long.
You go long.
Yeah. Oof. But I'm watching gold. Gold, I said to you guys, my era was 1965. We closed back above, we went back down, retested it, and now gold is taking off. So I want to go long on gold. If we could maybe get another retest just to confirm. But my only problem is I don't like this time of the day. So for me, it's kind of no man's land type of time now. So I don't know if I'll take it right now.
Oh, Chad.
Taking shots there, guys.
Ooh, Chadadonia.
Some friendly fire.
$80 back below the 200. We are in for some trouble here, lads. Rejection from breaker block, according... I don't know the breaker block, my brother. But we could get breaker blocked here in the face with a stop loss. We could definitely get breaker blocked here today. Melting. It will pull back from that demand. Oh fuck. Laz, you made a very good point there. Guys, listen here. Listen here. Okay, we need to monitor this. We in for potential claps. I need to actually change my zones. Oh my flip. Okay, but I think it picks up the 7. Let
Wait.
Laz, that's a very good point. Let's quickly check. It's supposed to be, so we are now New York, it's 5 o'clock, so we are now 6 hours. Yeah, 5. No, am I right? No, we 7 hours. No, it's 6. So we are 6 hours ahead. So 7 plus 6 gives you 13. 1, 2. Oh my fuck, bro. The Asia ranges have changed.
Wow, where would they be now?
Wait, what's the time now? Oh, Chad, 3 minutes. Let's see if we hold that level. Otherwise, we're managing risk here. What time is it? Wait, let me just check here. Laz, good point, brother. I can't even do simple math now because this drawdown is mutilating me. It is hurting my feelings. 2 minutes left, guys. We might not be able to manage risk here because I need to wait for this candle to close. So might not be able, like if it just flushes, it's going to hit our stops. Otherwise, if we hold above, I think we're still good. 2 minutes left. Let me just see what the time. Okay, time now is.
Yeah, I hate to be that person, Chris, but I think you're going to take shots here. When I'm looking at EJ and everything else, I think you're going to take shots here.
But you're also in it with me.
Exactly, it's friendly fire. I'm also taking shots.
That is not good. Yeah, so 7 hours. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 2 o'clock. Oh, no. The zones are right. Yeah, 2 o'clock. Yeah. Last, so it's now from 2 till 7, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. 2 till 7. Chatadonia, 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Are we going to manage risk here? Or are we going to hold that 185 level? It is currently looking like we will be managing our risk earlier. But 1 minute left. Let's see if the bulls can pick it up from here. Down drive GJ to Mossel Bay. Whoa, GJ, Chad, 250 likes, and I think you're gonna see something like this happen. You're gonna see the bulls are gonna come back with a vengeance. Sir, check out GU. Let's have a look at GU. Right, GU rejecting that S1. Keeks, how do you feel about this GJ trade? I'm just monitoring 185.
I'm actually going to probably close it soon.
15 seconds left, guys. Let's see if we can hold that level. If we can hold it, I'm still hopeful. If we cannot hold it, I'm closing the trade. 3, 2, 1. Chad, killing the trade. Killing the trade right here. I'm done for the day. That's basically one full bullet for me. 12.5 pips. I usually risk 20 pips, so just to show you guys quickly, minus 12.5. We gave it a shot. Is it 12? No, sorry, it's not 12.5. Where did it close? Yeah, at 199.4. Oh no, it is, yeah, 12.5 pips. So on my real account, I lost 20,000 rands this morning.
It's been a tough day, guys.
18,600 Modiba rands was lost here this morning. And on my funded account, how much was lost here? Today, 17,300 Modiba rands.
Ish.
Yeah, that's my last bullet for the session. Just to show you guys on my real account. Take exactly the same trades that I take here. There is the stops that I ate. $18,669 rands. But there she flashes, chat. We at least saved ourselves a couple of pips. So we technically took a 1R knock on this. On the same idea. Nothing